Good morning and welcome to 30 Ways in 30 Days. I'm Susie Jacobs and it is 11:07, which means that you and I get to spend 9 minutes together, unpacking the assumptions that can undermine our confidence and play havoc with our best laid plans. 11:07 for 9 minutes. So, who's here with me? We're going live. We're down at Hyde Park today, and it is another stunning day in Sydney. Hyde Park in the centre of Sydney, as you can see, green and lush. We're on day 17 of 30 Ways in 30 Days, and I'm totally excited for today's topic. Day 17 is how to get what you really want. So how do you get what you really want? But before we go there, we're going to go back and review the past 24 hours. I want to hear from you. And I want to hear from you if you were with us yesterday and got access to one of the most powerful questions you can ever ask yourself. If you ever want to get out of fear, anxiety, stress, and nervousness and get yourself back in the game, you want this one question. Who's out there? Who's tried it out? Who's got stories to tell? I want to hear from you. Day 17. We're going to be answering the question, how do you get what you really want? But before we go there, if you've practiced and implemented and asked yourself, what would love do? Man, I want to hear from you. Okay, we're going to move on while people post their comments and their stories and their insights from having used that one question over the past 24 hours. Let's get on with it, because this is a superpower when you understand how to get what you really, really want. And it starts with this. You are going to replace wanting with choosing. It's an important distinction. Wanting leaves you with this sense of yearning, of being unfulfilled. And if you could just fill that void by getting this thing out there in the future, then you'd feel okay. You'd feel like you were worthy and good enough. Wanting is outcome focused. Yeah, if only you knew how, then you really go after what you want. Does that make sense? I'm just going to have a quick look up here. You can give me a thumbs up or a heart if that makes sense. Or if you can really relate to that experience, you feel that as I'm talking to you, it's like this never-ending yearning to have something that you don't have currently. Yeah, when you have that much wanting in your life, you just generate more wanting. This sense that you can't quite have what you want. Switch it, flick it, flip it over to choosing. When you choose something, it is in the present moment. You see, any choice that you made 2 minutes ago, that's history. Any choice that you want to make, that's hoping and wishing. The only place that you can make a choice is right in this moment. So if you choose to be in a loving relationship, if you choose to create an extraordinary business, if you choose to have a deep, meaningful relationship with your children, when you choose it, you are owning it. You are taking responsibility for the journey of creating that. And this leads me to the other piece and the other major difference between wanting and choosing. Wanting is the imagining some idea of what that will give you in the future. It's outcome focused. When you choose something, you're actually choosing the whole adventure, the entire experience, everything that is required for you to achieve what it is that you desire, that vision, that purpose, those goals. I choose to create a brand that serves ever greater numbers of people, that is aligned with my highest values and my greatest purpose, which is for everybody to experience the absolute freedom of choice. So, do I have that right now? Well, if it is, have I reached my goal, my end goal? No, I don't. But am I experiencing creating that brand and that business now? Hell yeah. I'm choosing it. I get up every morning and choose to be the person, the human, the being who wants to experience the adventure and the journey of creating an extraordinary business that makes a difference and impacts people's lives on a deep, real level. Do I know everything that's involved in creating that business as I stand here today? No. If I did, I'd possibly already have that business. Have I created past businesses? Yeah. But that's not this business. There is always something to learn. And if you're waiting to start your adventure and your journey, and if you're waiting because you think you need to work out everything that's required in order for you to achieve it, if you're working out how to do it, that's going to keep you stuck. That's going to keep you experiencing wanting, rather the empowerment, the absolute argy-bargy, the joy of choosing it and experiencing it. And I'll tell you what, once you start choosing something, you're in action. And you will start finding yourself creating a list of things that you want to do as a part of this choice. And as you do those things on your action list, which are aligned with this choice, more will be revealed. And then you'll see another layer. And you go, great. What do I choose to do about those things? And on it goes. You meet life where it is. Life meets you where you are. That's choosing. It's choosing the experience and the adventure. Wanting is looking for an outcome that you've imagined, thinking that just when you get there, then you'll be good enough, then you'll feel the empty void within you. Scrap the wanting. Try out the choosing. Just choose it. Experience it. So anytime today that you feel yourself or hear yourself saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want. Do you notice the void in your belly, the sense of yearning, that even that little voice in your head, not quite good enough? If only you knew how to do that, then you'd have what you want. Notice it. When we know it, we can own it, we can choose it, or we can change it. So I've been talking for a while now. I'm going to have a quick look up here and see who's here. Any questions? Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Choosing, wanting, and are you up for it? In fact, you can give me the A for an activation, because theory in action is activation. Hence why we're Activator Academy. Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, let me know you're out there. Connect with me, so if you're on one of the watch parties at 9:07 tonight or 7:07 tomorrow morning, we're there, we're watching, we want to engage with you. Let us know you're there. We're here to walk arm in arm in your journey, guide you, train you to think differently about life so that you can experience this gorgeous, sweet life of yours in the way that aligns with who you choose to be, your goals and your aspirations. As always, if you want to go the next step, jump onto susiejacobs.com and you'll find our free downloadable online EQ assessment. It gives you a great insight about where you need to elevate the way you think about life. And remember, nothing wrong, nothing to fix, just some really freaking cool stuff to learn, so that we can stay relevant and agile and in the game. And if you are one of those people who just goes, oh, I resonate with that, no more wanting, I choose, We are taking applications and expressions of interest in our September brain training programs. Now, these are exclusive small groups of that we carefully curate these cohorts, these people we put together to go through this extraordinary adventure of thinking differently. You could be on one of those programs starting at the end of September. Put your expression of interest. We'll put the link in the feed here. If you would just like to jump on a phone and go, what do you mean by that? Open to that too. So here we are, 30 ways, 30 days. It's day 17. Tomorrow we're back here at 11:07. If you missed it now, if you want to forward it to your friends, if you want to pass it on to your mum, 9:07 tonight for the watch party, 7:07 tomorrow morning if you're an early bird. And otherwise, I shall see you back here at 11:07 tomorrow. It has been an absolute pleasure and an honour, and I look forward to having an extraordinary session with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.